All right. Welcome back. So today in this video, we are going to discuss grade 8 standards. So in addition to everything that we've already been doing, we want to compare and contrast. We want to compare and contrast equations that have no solutions or infinitely many solutions. And we want to start to create linear equations in one variable that have either no solutions or infinitely many solutions, using structure and be able to orally or vocally describe the solution method. All right, to start, let's take a look at this equation. What do you notice from this equation? Take some time to just look at it and kind of sit with it. What do you think n could be? Do you think there's any value that could work? For this equation, there is absolutely no solution. There's no value that you can add a 7 to and also add 5 to that would equal itself. So after looking at this first one, our answer would actually be no solution. Now let's take a look at this equation. What do you notice? What if I plugged in 1 for t? What if I plugged in 2 for t? What if I plug in 6,000 for t? All of these values are going to make my equation true. What do you think this means? This equation has many values that are going to be true. T is true for all values. Let's take a look at some more equations. Starting with n is equal to n. What is our solution going to be in this case? Pause the video and try to group these 4 equations into either true for no values or true for all values. All right, if you gave it a go, let's try it all together. N is equal to n. Is that going to be true for no values, or is that going to be true for all values? Well, if 5 is equal to n, then 5 is also going to equal n, which is 5. So yeah, this is going to be true for all values. All right, now let's look at 2t plus 6 is equal to 2 parentheses t plus 3. Well, one of the things that I can do here is start to distribute that 2 inside of my parentheses to see what I will get. So I'm going to get 2t plus 6. 2t plus 6, 2t plus 6. They're both equal to each other. So yeah, that's going to be true for all values as well. All right, now I have 3 parentheses n plus 1 is equal to 3n plus 1. Well, once I distribute that 3 inside of my parentheses, I will get 3n plus 3. Is 3n plus 3 the same as 3n plus 1? Yeah, definitely not. So it's going to be true for no values. All right, now I have 1/4 parentheses 20d plus 4 equals 5d. When I distribute that 1/4 inside of my parentheses, 1/4 times 20 is going to be equal to 5. So 5d plus 1/4 times 4 is going to be equal to 1. Is 5d plus 1 the same as 5d? Yeah, definitely not. So it's going to be true for no values. Sometimes our problems will be just as easy as looking at them and being able to realize whether or not they're going to be equal to each other. Sometimes you might have to do some extra work by either distributing or by either plugging in a value and seeing if both sides of my equation are still balanced. Either way, there are possible solutions where all solutions are true or no solutions make sense. Make sure that if you get stuck on any of your problem sets, give me or Mr. Haas